Hello everyone. I've had a lot of requests from people on this Facebook page about knowing more about the various works of art that I had displayed with my Bizarre Magic collection a while ago. I haven't had time, so now that I have a little bit of time, I can give you a closer look using a video and to explain what some of these props are. These props are made by a gentleman named Brian Regan, and he's known as Zorano on eBay, where you'll find a lot of his items for sale. I've been collecting his interesting props for about almost 2 years now, and I've acquired a nice little collection. They all pertain to various Cthulhu mythos. His main thing that he does, that you're going to see on eBay, is a number of scrolls or parchments, various pages from the Necronomicon, and I can show you a little more of those in depth. He makes little small mini ones, but this is my various collections of all the various pages that I've collected that I can quickly show you some samples here. And as you can see, they're very well, nicely aged. All of his pictures are hand aged. These are prints, hand aged on parchment. I do have a few original pieces that he is kind enough to gift me every once in a while. When I order, I'll open up a package and he'll have a nice little original piece of art for me. So for that I'm very thankful. I will not show you those. I will just go through some of these interesting various pictures. Now what he also does, various props. This is a necromantic talisman. And again, another various necromantic talisman. These are made basically with various found objects and some other material I'm unsure of, but as you can see, they look very, very ancient and very interesting. He also, upon request, can create a grimoire of various necromantic spells or Cthulhu-based spells. This was a private commission. And as you see, beautifully hand-aged. I distressed the cover a bit more. I preferred the cover more distressed. He normally does not make various distressings like that. That I have made myself. Normally it's fully square right across, a nice even cut, but I preferred a little more distress, so I did that myself. But as you can see, incredible detail, attention to detail, and the aging is definitely looks like this thing is at least 100 years old. I also make some various weapons based on the mythos. This is a Deep One's I believe it was called the Tooth of Dagon, which is basically a club, which I could see various old ones or half-breeds, sorry, not old one, deep ones, using as a weapon of some sort. Nice good hand club. He also has a very interesting sacrificial dagger that he has created. I love the look of it. Very ancient looking, and it also has sort of like a bronzed finger bone glued to the end, still with the necromantic, I guess, ring still attached. Very imaginative. And up here is a selection of boxes, various with various symbols and sculptures on them. He also does idols, as you can see, a Cthulhu idol. This is probably my favorite piece, is this Hand of the Necromancer. I actually have a Migo talisman strung up on it, which I think is very cool. And Speaking of Migo, I also have a very cool Migo brain extractor. Very organic looking. Of course, in the hands of an actual Migo, it activates and will attempt to pull out any person's brain that happens to be nearby. Very, very vicious looking little monstrosity here. I also have, again, some more talismans of various sorts based on the mythos, and a homunculi, which I find very cool. Don't know how well you can see that. The glare of the light may make it hard to see. A demonic key, definitely not usable as a haunted key. I tried, trust me. What can I say? I'm a magician. First thing in my mind. Definitely not weighted. It's quite heavy. A little jar to put God knows what in. And this was a temple dog. Looks very nice, but it actually arrived broken. I've hidden the area near the feet, which is sort of smashed. The top looks good, but trust me, the bottom looks, if you can't really see it in this line of sight, but it's all cracked and missing pieces. Shame, but I have to admit he was very, very quick to offer me a refund or to make me a new piece. So there you have it. This is just what's in my collection. I am actually in the middle of getting a few consignment pieces from him, hopefully, in the very near future. And I'm always on the lookout for various new items he has made. I hope you enjoyed this more close-up look of Mr. Regan's art. And that's Zarano on eBay if you're interested in bidding on any of his items, or perhaps talking to him, messaging him to maybe make you a beautiful necromancer's book. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this.